I saw the new Netflix original, The Killer. Let's talk about it. I want to tell everybody that I was looking forward to this movie, The Killer, because I've never read the graphic novel, but I've heard of it. It's a French graphic novel, and honestly, I've liked everything that Michael Fassbender has ever been in. The Prometheus movies, he does a great job in those movies. Not great, but he does a great job in those movies. And, those are the prequel to the Aliens. And, of course, he was Magneto, Eric Lyncher, for the X-Men, the new class, or whatever you want to call it. And I've loved him. He's a great actor, and he does a great job. Now, this movie, it reminded me a lot of Dexter for the methodical way that he goes about doing things, and John Wick because, of course, he's an assassin, and there's some really cool kills in this movie. I mean, it's not like a lot of fast action or anything like that, but it's got some really good action. Now, Michael Fassbender, he's an assassin. We see him for the first part of the movie where he's trying to set up his kill, and something goes wrong, and he has to get back to his home in the Dominican Republic as fast as possible. And when he does, he finds that there's been his girlfriend has been pretty much dealt with. She's still alive, but she's been dealt with. And for someone that doesn't have any real emotion, this boils up inside of him, and he has to find out who did it, why, and well, not why, he knows why, but he wants to know who did it, and he wants to get revenge. It is almost exactly like John Wick in that aspect, and so he starts this quest to go out and find whoever did it. Now, one of the people that he finds is someone that I've seen in a lot of other movies, such as Constantine and some others as well. Tilda Swinton, and honestly, she plays a good bad guy, or bad villain, I guess is a better way of putting it. She's another assassin, and honestly, I've always thought she has a weird look to her, but she's a good villain. And then he gets, what's a good way to say this without spoiling anything? Because I don't want to spoil anything for you. I've been accused of spoiling things for everybody, but I don't want to do that. It's a good movie. Until the end. The end is honestly very, very anticlimactic, and it makes you think like, man, this was so good up until the end. And I hate that because there's so many movies I've watched that are great up until the end, and it's just not. It makes you feel like what you watched, that hour and a half, that 2 hours, or however long the movie was, you just feel like you wasted all that time for a shitty ending. It's not fun when you're thinking about it like that, but it happens, and it happens a lot. And also something else with this movie, there's really not a lot of dialogue between characters. It's really just his inner monologue that we hear a lot. He goes over his steps, and he goes over his mantra about don't go outside of your plan. Don't get out of what you think. Don't get emotional. Don't go outside of the plan. Great movie up until the end. I will suggest watch it. It's on Netflix, and like I said before, you all have it. So, let me know what you think. America, Charlotte, wherever you're watching this from, let me know what you think. Did you like this movie? Were you disappointed at the end? I don't know. Let me know. Like, subscribe, and tell me I'm awesome. I'm just kidding. I'm not awesome. I'm not awesome at all. But tell me what you think. Bye, y'all.